informative radio for the Sunshine State.
This is Cozy Coleman, and you're talking sports with Randy Harris.
All right, we are back coming to you live from the Cool Breeze AC broadcast facility. This is Knockout Radio, brought to you by 8 Man Strong and Staff Zone. Coming up momentarily, I just sent the stream link to David Feldman. Big event coming up next weekend in my city of birth, which would be Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Knucklemania, some great events, some great fights. 3, 4, 5 off the top of my head could be main eventers, and we will talk to David Feldman about that momentarily. Until then, let's talk about Saturday night, the inaugural Paramount card with UFC 324. God, there's so many. I'm almost saying 200. It's 300. 324. Give me your opening statement, your opening thoughts.
Well, I mean, I was concerned going into it because there was some fights that got canceled from extreme weight cuts. I mean, Cameron Smotherfield, like he
Smotherman.
Like collapsed on the stage in front of you. I saw
right
your
in front
video
of me.
come out.
Yeah,
I
right
saw
in
your
front
video
of me.
come out, and I was like, these guys take the extremes to make these weight classes to get you an advantage from height and weight and reach and things, and they take traditional bodybuilding methods of depletion and dehydration to make a weight goal, and it's just awful that and then Davidson Figueiredo looked just as bad. So we just saw a lot of athletes in grave health conditions trying to make a sport. So I was really concerned. Fights were getting scrapped and things were happening. Then the Michael Johnson fight got canceled. So, I just thought it was off to a bad start. But then that final fight, with the Rose Namajunas getting screwed out of her victory. I thought she won that fight. I was shocked when she didn't get her hand raised. And then the Gaethje fight saved it all. The Pimlet fight, Patty went the distance. So it was incredible to see those two warriors go at it.
We'll continue talking about that, but right now I certainly don't want to keep my fellow Philadelphian on hold. Dave Feldman, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. How are you, Randy?
We're doing great, fantastic. I've never been more excited. Every time you and I talk, I'm like, how do you top? And I know there's a couple of things we're going to talk about. How do you top last week? How do you top last Knucklemania? I know this came out of left field. I know that it's short notice, but I, for one, along with the entire world, are you kidding me? Lorenzo Hunt, Dave Mundell.
Yeah, man, what a great replacement for Yo Romero. We wanted Yo Romero. We thought he would have brought a lot of eyeballs that weren't normally on BKFC to BKFC. But to give the BKFC fans the best fight that they could possibly have, this has to be it. So Dave Mundell versus Lorenzo Hunt for really what would have to be the pound-for-pound #1 spot at BKFC.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to tell you how excited I am attempting, as you know, that Super Bowl week, we'll be broadcasting from Radio Row like we do every year. I'm looking at getting a flight Saturday morning from San Francisco to get to Philadelphia for the whole fight, yes, but the Mundell Hunt fight, I've got to be there for it.
And that's great, man. That's great. No, that's amazing. Yeah, look, we're on pace to break last year's record. Last year we did 17,762. This year we think we're going to fall in somewhere around 18,200 tickets sold, which is phenomenal for us. I mean, this is our 7th year in business, and now we're doing big things. That won't be the only record we set. We're doing a huge event hopefully at the Lone Depot Center, Florida Marlins Stadium in Miami in June. It'll be the biggest event that we've ever done.
Before I get people banging on my door, and I'm talking people like Ben Rothwell, Andre Orlovsky, Mike Richmond, Pittman, Wong, there's a bunch of people on this card Saturday, not just the two that I brought up.
Yeah, we went over the whole entire card, and we really were like, there's really no bad matchups. There's some quirky matchups that you're not sure of, like it's Pat Sullivan who got starched here. How's he going to look against Charles Bennett, a 70 fight veteran? Obviously, he's had a lot of losses, but he's training diligently in Vegas. Like, how's that one going to pan out? The women's fight, it's a rematch of Jad Masan Wong taking on Crystal Pittman. She ended up knocking Chris or stopping Crystal Pittman before. It's a different Crystal Pittman. It's a different Jod. So who knows what happens there? We've got Ben Bonner versus Tony Soto, the rematch there of arguably was fight of the year last year. We have so many great matchups on this card. I mean, I don't care what time you happen to get to the Xfinity Mobile Center for that fight, you're going to catch a great night of fights.
Do you plan on walking around the arena like you did the last time I was up there for it?
Yeah, I don't know. Just gonna play that by ear, man. It was. I remember going over the double decker bridge. The one that goes over the Schuylkill River, and just seeing that thing lit up, and all the cars there, and all the cars trying to come in, and I was like, man, we did it, man, we did it. So we not only did it, but we're gonna do it better than we did it last year, and we're just unbelievably pumped about it.
Before I throw it to Matt for his question, we've talked about, both of us being from Philadelphia, the issues that you had getting it licensed in Pennsylvania, your dad's legacy, you and your brother's legacy. Now that you've had the events there, what is the commission? What is everybody saying about the Feldmans and bare knuckle fighting?
I mean, it's unbelievable. The commission here in Pennsylvania now, headed by Ed Kunkel, couldn't be any better. The most friendly, the most promoter and business friendly athletic commissioner that we have in the whole country. I mean, Tim Shipman in Florida is certainly right up there, head to head with him. But so many great guys are actually running the commissions now. So many people that are business friendly. So there's been guys in the past that obviously Greg Serb, and I'll call him out. There's been guys in the past that have made things very difficult. I mean, I just don't get it because we're trying to bring business to the state. So figure out how to do it instead of figure out why it won't work. His famous response to all my emails, Craig, can we talk about bare knuckle? No, capital N-O. Every time. No, no, no description, no nothing. Now we've done what we've done already all around the world now and in the city of Philadelphia, and they're welcoming us back with open arms. The conversation with the old Wells Fargo Center, which is now Xfinity Mobile Center, was completely different this year. It was completely different, a completely different deal, completely different help. Everything was just completely different. And that's the way it's been really in the past 2 or 3 years here as we, kind of climb the mountain and hit these new milestones. We're seeing a lot more acceptance for bare knuckle fighting on a completely mainstream level now.
Go ahead, Matt.
All right, Dave. So, I'm like the mullet guy of the Knockout Radio. I'm just party in the front, our business in the front, party in the back. And I'm just hard to shake, man. Randy can't get rid of me. So we're going to be in the Super Bowl together. We got the same Airbnb. We got the same rental car. We're on the same flight. So if he's coming to Philly, make me a +1 on that card, and I'll come with him. And we'll have a good time and eat some cheesesteaks and go find some good pizza.
Hey man, let's go, guys. It's going to be honestly, it's going to be the most amazing event ever. I mean, it would be a pleasure to have you guys there. I understand you have other business to tend to, but if you do get here, honestly, man, we'll roll out the red carpet for you guys because you deserve it. Day oneers, right? And you guys need to be treated like that.
I know that you have a lot of things to do, so I won't keep you, much longer. What's next? What's coming up? Obviously, we've talked, and big things are coming. Anything that you can talk about yet?
I mean, just all these great events that are coming up, but we did actually late last night we got our deal in from our deal proposal in for our reality show that we're doing, our unscripted series, the 8-part unscripted series on a major network, and we'll be able to break that news probably on the 9th or 10th of February, it looks like now, by the time it's actually said and done. But we did get it in writing, and it is real, and it's going to be phenomenal, man. It's just going to be unbelievable. Conor McGregor is going to be the mentor for it. It's just going to be a completely unbelievable, surreal feeling, really, that we talk about it all this time. Big things are happening. Big things are happening. And big things have happened. But this thing is something I've been waiting for a long time. And it actually came across the email last night. And I was like, man, this is for real. I swear. I went to my wife and I dropped a little tear. I was like, can you believe this, man? We're really getting this. And she was like, don't you know how big you are already? And I'm like, I guess not, man. But it's just, it's humbling. It's a beautiful thing, so many different things, and we have another announcement that you're actually absolutely going to love, that we're going to drop at Knucklemania. It's going to be the biggest fighter signing we've ever had in history.
Talk about probably the biggest signing you've ever had and you ever will have. And we've talked about Conor McGregor. I always tell people don't take what you hear. You have to go and see. You have to go see and hear about relationships. So, real quickly, just talk about the relationship and what Conor McGregor has meant to you personally, the company, and the true story on Conor McGregor.
I mean, honestly, at the beginning it was a little volatile just because I didn't know him and he didn't know me. And he got to know how real I am and really just authentic. And then we became very good friends. I mean, I really helped him in a lot of different things personally in life. And he's helped me so much personally and professionally. I would definitely say that we became very, very good friends throughout this. And I think it's a mutual respect. I think that he doesn't have a lot of real people around him, and to have a real person like me it's not just yesing him and telling him no, this isn't going to work. Listen, you need to do this. Listen, you need to do this. And he listens. He actually listens. And right now, I'll tell you guys, this could be the best Conor McGregor you'll ever see. Not now, even before. He's so focused, training 3 times a day, living in his gym, guys, living in his gym. Not I'm living in the gym, living in his gym. It's unbelievable the Conor McGregor we are seeing now. He will be here next week at Knucklemania, and it's going to be, just a different Conor McGregor. It's going to be the so focused one, the one that wants to get his life back, right? Because look, he doesn't need the money. He doesn't need the accolades anymore, but it's a legacy, right? And it's a pride thing. And that's what he wants to get back. And that's what he's going to get back. And I'm very confident he is. And, he's been a great person and a great friend to me. And, I think the public is going to see what a great person he really, truly is now.
Great stuff. Dave
Hey,
Feldman,
Dave,
as
hold on 1 second, Randy, before I go. Dave, real quick. So I picked up a seasonal job at the local outlet mall. You still there? Was it Dave?
he said he wanted no part of you. There you
No,
go.
Say
no,
that again. Sorry. Sorry.
sorry, Dave. I was missing you like John Waite. So, but I picked up a seasonal job at the outlet mall in Tampa, Florida, and we have a grunt style retail store, one of the few. And Tim Jensen, the owner, came by, the founder. We connected. I show the BKFC fights on the TVs at the kiosk. And when you talk about you don't know if you're that big yet, and your wife is pinching you and you're pinching yourself, let me tell you, BKFC gear, hats, swag, fans is probably a 10-to-1 UFC versus BKFC ratio. Every time I turn around, I see a logo or a hat from a fan or somebody at the mall. So you guys are there, and it's evident that you're there. And I couldn't be more proud to be a part of this journey with Randy from day one, since Wyoming 2018.
Yep.
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you guys again. And I really do mean it, man. I appreciate the support wholeheartedly because obviously there's a lot of supporters now, but the guys that have rode through us for the ups and downs and the roller coasters and seeing us almost go out of business and seeing us really succeed, and you guys are there. And Randy, man, really appreciate your authenticity, man. I mean, sometimes you said things I didn't want to hear, but you always said what you wanted to say, and I took it wholeheartedly, really to my heart, and I think it helped me grow as a person and as a business person. And I think we have probably the most exciting combat sport in the world, and I think we're knocking on the door of becoming, the top 2 or 3 combat sports promotions in the world right now, and it's surreal. It's amazing, and I can't wait to show the whole entire world what we have in store for 2026. They really, by the end of 2026, they're going to say, "Holy shit, I can't believe they just did that."
I'll end it with this. Isn't it a shame that our country and the whole world can't, that we can't disagree or say something you may not like, but you can still continue. You can still be friendly. You can still be friends, whatever. And unfortunately, that's not the way it's set up. And that's the biggest shame in the world.
It is. I mean, I really feel sorry for the United States of America now, for the way the kids are growing up now. They're just growing up. It's an entitled world. It's a different world than we grew up. I mean, it really, truly is. And I just hope it tightens up because they need it. I mean, they're not going to be really polished human beings. I'm not going to say some of them can be great human beings, but being polished, meaning seeing a little bit of everything, we're not getting that anymore. And I really hope for the future of this country that we're able to see that.
You know how we can get them to get it? Let's make them walk through Kensington.
If they walk through, wow,
or
wow, man.
run through the
That's
different.
crazy, right? Yeah, run through it.
Yeah.
You don't even have to walk. You don't have to run through it though, Matt, because they can't chase after you. They're stuck. So
Yeah,
they're
it's
Yeah.
true.
stuck. But it's crazy, man. It's awful. But at the end of the day, is look. I mean, we have some great human beings coming up, but just want them to be more well rounded, and being able to experience everything in life, and hopefully they do. Hopefully they get the shot to do that because not only should they do it just to be a better person, they kind of deserve to be able to see everything because they're being sheltered and sheltered people don't really make it great in this world.
Awesome. Dave
Well,
Feldman, as always, thank you very much for your time. I'll
Thank
talk to
you.
you real soon. Thank you.
Awesome. Take care,
Take
brother.
righty,
care. That
righty,
is
buddy.
Dave Feldman. He is
Yeah.
the head guy. I remember the phone conversations we used to have before BKFC won for a good 6 months to a year. I'm very happy for him. I'm very happy for his team. And I'm very happy we're going to hit this break on time. So this is Knockout Radio brought to you by 8 Man Strong and Staff Zone. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is David Bell from the Phillies, and you're talking sports with Randy Harris.
Got bills and looking for work, but nobody is hiring? Staff Zone is, as the leading provider of commercial construction, industrial, and special event staffing throughout the Southeast, Texas, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, Kansas City, and many other locations. Staff Zone has plenty of work for you, and they need you now. Don't wait. Go to www.staffzone.com and find a branch closest to you. Work today, get paid today. That's the Staff Zone way.
Don't wait. Maximize your tax refund and minimize your stress level. Call Precision Accounting and Tax Solutions at 727-739-8627. With over 15 years experience in corporate and individual tax returns, tax advisor analytics, small business accounting, in-house payroll services, IRS representation, as well as public notary and full bilingual services. Call Precision Accounting and Tax Solutions at 727-739-8627. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it's true. Very, very true. Conveniently located across from the St. Petersburg Clearwater Airport.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Fia with Remax Realty Unlimited, 813-494-4873. For 29 years, I've had the honor of helping families across Tampa Bay find their perfect homes. As a national ranked award-winning agent, I pride myself on having the best customer service and deep local knowledge. Whether you're buying and selling in Tampa Bay, I'll guide you every step of the way. Jennifer Fio, 813-494-4873. Let's make your next move your best move.
You're hungry. Where do you go to eat?
Berg Sports Bar and Grill.
You want to have a drink? Where do you go?
Berg Sports Bar and Grill.
Having a get-together with the guys from the softball team? Where do you do it?
That's right, Berg Sports Bar and Grill.
Located at 1320 Central Avenue, St. Petersburg, right across from Tropicana Field. Berg's is the best place to take the whole family for food and fun. Going to a Rays game? Have dinner before the game at Berg's, and after the Rays win, come and celebrate with all your friends at Berg's, right across from the Trop. So come down and see Berg and the whole gang at Berg Sports Bar and Grill.
Berg Sports Bar and Grill.
8 Man Strong is not simply about the biggest or strongest. It's about those who have survived true lows, suffered, faced demons real or in their heads, and are fighting to come back against it all. If you live with a passion for greatness and strength and resilience towards all obstacles that may attempt to derail you, if you're bold and aggressive in the pursuit of the things you want in life, if you are meant to overcome everything that stands in your path of reaching your goals, then you are 8 Man Strong.
Hi, this is Eric Mose with the Buffalo Bills, and you're talking sports with Randy Harris.
All right, we are back coming to you live from the Cool Breeze AC broadcast facility. This is Knockout Radio brought to you by 8 Man Strong and Staff Zone. Let's talk a little bit about Saturday night, UFC 324, the inaugural Paramount card. First thing, biggest thing that sticks out to you?
The fact that it's $8.99 a month and everyone can stream it and it's affordable, I think is the best thing since the sport started. You know, it's the pay-per-view was cool back when everybody used to chip in, when you used to go to people's houses and people used to be communal. it was cool when the bars would stream it and pay the pay-per-view and everybody come together. But since then, since COVID specifically, now most things